and they're destroying communities in their wake, and they don't care.
In the last few years, we have been seeing a lot of movement on privatization and commercialization of the water sector.
The government of India make a new water policy to privatize our common natural resource. So we fight against this policy, and I start a water literacy movement all over country. The water right is the main issue in this journey. और इस मीटिंग में जो बैठे, उन्होंने किसी ने भी ये सोचा हो कि ये पानी दूध के भाव बिकेगा. Before these multinationals, every village have the self-sufficiency, everything we have in our villages. After the multinationals, the seeds, fertilizer, even water, go in the hand of the multinationals. If they can control the resource of life, so they can control the whole thing in our country.
What is also going to happen as a part of this process of commercialization is that the water resources that the people themselves have created are going to be either shut off or are going to be privatized. In the state of Madhya Pradesh, the Asian Development Bank has given a loan for improvement of water supply. One of the conditions of this loan is that public standposts from which the poor people draw their water will be closed down. Today it's the public standposts. Tomorrow it would be the wells and tanks which the people have built themselves. All these would either be privatized or would have to be closed down. I think there is a very, very important connection that we need to make here. What happens when not just hundreds but thousands and even millions of people find their household economies, their work, their livelihoods collapsing? I think this is the hotbed from where all kinds of social ills or even terrorism, all kinds of civil disorders will spring from.
When it comes to water and people's right to water, we have one common humanity and one common survival. There is no substitute for clean, fresh water in local endowments of rivers, streams, and groundwater. There is no substitute, there is no alternative, and that's why water must be protected everywhere.
Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. We are proof of that.
This band of people in Michigan, which grew from a small band to 1,800 members now, and it's growing. And they're connecting with all the other groups in North America and elsewhere in the world, because that's how this works.
It's not a Democratic issue and it's not a Republican issue. It's a people issue.
The strategy is very simple. Going to the people and talking to them, making them aware of the danger that is ahead. That's all. We have got all these gadgets of modern technology, but there is no technology superior to foot march. That they can't stop.
Let it be clear to this company Suez that says we must raise the tariffs, and if we don't, they will leave. If they wish to go, they can. The people will know what they have to do.
The fight against water privatization is an international struggle, and we will fight, because there's only one thing to do. Either we fight or we die, and I say we fight.
What if we work in harmony with water? Because don't we want our children and our children's children to share time with all these beautiful life forms? I mean, do we come here to spend most of our time living in non-living boxes? And why are we here?
Large majority of the people don't understand that the future of their children and the future of other species, the future of entire ecosystems is now in the hands of how we humans interfere with how the planet operates as a system. We want to leave a positive legacy for the future generations, not a disaster which they have to fight. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's got to come from, at some level, from introspection, right? It's got to come ultimately from everybody asking himself and herself what really matters to them and making a change or taking some action that is consistent with what really matters.